Hi everyone, thank you for watching another educational video from LC Real Estate. I am your host, Mike Elsey, and today we are here to discuss how to survive a bidding war. So, to start us off, what is a bidding war? A bidding war is when a home is priced under market value and the selling realtor will not consider any offers until a certain date. On that date, the realtor uses all the interested offers to compete with each other, making the home sell for over the list price. This strategy is becoming all too common, especially in the Toronto and Mississauga marketplaces. My personal views on bidding wars is that there's a time and place for them, but too many agents are using this strategy consistently and they're starting to frustrate the buyers. Sometimes your best offer is not going to be present at the time of bidding, and the home may take some extra time and marketing to find your ideal buyer. I feel many sellers are actually leaving money on the table by simply not marketing the home to its full potential. They focus on marketing the home at a discounted price, and then they actually discourage qualified buyers in the process. I have actually had clients who will not visit a property that is holding off offers as they feel it's a bait and switch technique. In saying all of that though, when a client loves a home that is underpriced and we're going to put an offer, it's time to live by my golden rules on how to survive a bidding war. So here we go. All offers are considered on 4 things: closing date, price, deposit amount, and conditions. The closing date is an easy one. Simply have your realtor ask the selling agent when the sellers would ideally like to close. The information is a quick conversation, and most people who set up for bidding wars already have an ideal date in mind. For pricing, sit down with your realtor and review all of the recently sold properties in the area. View them online so that you can view virtual tours and get the full information necessary to get a good understanding of a ballpark price of what the home should sell for. Keep in mind that unique features such as home renovations, lot size, and overall condition will affect the price. Realtors have several different ways to figure out a price of a home other than comparable properties. So have them figure out the price and then have them explain their reasoning. In regards to conditions in the offer, most homes are sold conditionally based on 2 main conditions. The first condition will be the home inspection. The second condition is a financing clause. Removing one or both of these conditions can give you a huge advantage over the competition, but I do not recommend removing these conditions without being prepared. By performing a home inspection before the offer date, the inspector will give you their opinion of the home. This way, you will know exactly what you're purchasing, and more importantly, if you want to go forward with putting in an offer. The financing clause is put in the contract to protect yourself and the lender. A pre-approval from your lender is not enough to be comfortable with removing this clause. Send over a copy of the listing and explain your game plan to the lender before you put in an offer. Your lender can run different scenarios on the home and determine if they'll finance it. Just because you've been pre-approved for a certain amount does not mean the lender will provide you the funds if you've overpaid for the property. This is extremely important, as if the lender does not approve the full loan amount, you are responsible for making up the difference. If you're unable to come up with the difference before closing, you lose both the home and the deposit. Next, we want to make a game plan. You've looked at the comparable properties, you've determined a fair price, you've had that home inspection done, and you've now forwarded this all over to your lender who's giving you the thumbs up or the green light to go ahead. Now that you've made a game plan, stick to it. When you're spending hundreds of thousands of dollars, it is very easy to say, we'll just add on an extra $5,000, $10,000 to make that offer that much more appealing. All bidding wars thrive on this. In fact, on the offer day, a selling agent is going to review all the offers. Then they're going to go back to each party and say each offer was just so close and wants to know if this is your final offer. When you're asked that question, is this your final offer? Your answer is yes, this is your final offer. You have no clue what the other people have offered, and you could just be bidding against yourself. Each time you increase your offer by $10,000 on your mortgage, it costs an extra $50 a month. $50 a month may not sound like much, but if you're already at the top of your price bracket, that $50 a month means the difference between seeing a movie in the movie theaters or staying at home and watching Netflix. Do not make yourself house poor. My final bit of advice is, again, stick to your game plan. If you stick to your game plan and you lose, your heart's going to be broken, but there will be other homes and you will find one that works for you. If you keep losing bidding war after bidding war, then your expectations of home prices in that neighborhood are too low. You will have to increase your budget, change neighborhoods, or change what you're looking for in a home. Anyone can win a bidding war by grossly overpaying for the home. But my goal is to ensure that you win the home by just a few $1,000s or maybe a clause or two. My goal is not to see my clients house poor or make a bad investment by overpaying. There is a reason the average Canadian household debt is $1.50 to every dollar that we earn. Don't ignore the long-term effects that this purchase will have on your finances. Run the numbers and get help if you need to. The last thing you want to do is win the bidding war and then have to sell your home in 5 years because the interest rates have climbed a point or two and you can no longer afford the home. All right, I hope you found this information helpful. Every home bidding war and client is different, so each strategy we spoke about may or may not be for you. These are just some basic strategies that will help put you in a much better position when you're entering a bidding war. It is important that you have a game plan and that you stick to it. Don't fall victim to the high pressure that bidding wars thrive on. If you're thinking about buying a home and would like to sit down and discuss how I can assist, I would love the opportunity to sit down with you. Bidding wars can be scary and intimidating, but with a solid game plan, an understanding of a market, and most importantly, strong representation, there is no reason you should miss out on the home of your dreams. Each month, I will be releasing educational videos, and if you have a topic that you'd like me to cover, please comment below this video or send me a quick email, and I'll be sure to tackle this topic. Thanks again for watching, and don't hesitate to get in touch.